Stephanie, thank you. Well, one of the victims of the Boston Marathon bombings went back to Boylston Street, where she lost her leg last year.
39-year-old Heather Abbott says going to the marathon has been a tradition with her tight-knit friends, and she says she's not ending it. News 8's Erin Logan sat down with Heather and her friends at her home in Newport, Rhode Island.
True friends are certainly not something Heather Abbott is lacking. They have been with her every step of the way and continue to be. But they say it's Heather who's been the strongest of the bunch and truly an inspiration to them and so many others. It is not the picture Heather Abbott ever imagined smiling at the camera for. Sitting on a hospital bed with no left leg.
I think a lot of people would probably have handled it the same way if they were faced with it.
Her close group of friends chiming in on that comment.
She inspires us. She motivates us every day.
She makes it easier on us. She never complains about it, you know. She's never got a negative thing to say.
Everybody questions, how does she do it?
I can kind of rationalize the fact that there's nothing I could have done about it. Whereas,
Heather and Jess were just waiting in line to meet Jay at the Forum, a bar near the finish line. As one bomb goes off, then another. Never did Jay expect to see his best friend Heather, an innocent victim, being helped by a stranger who just so happened to be a former Patriots player.
I was screaming at the guy, give her to me, give her to me. And he won it, and I said, why? He goes, well, she's not stable.
That's when the real nightmare started to sink in, as Heather is lying in a hospital bed deciding what seemed the most logical option, to amputate below the knee. But all of these people in her massive collection of pictures, never leaving her side.
they were all there, you know, to help me out, and they've really been terrific.
Surprise visits to the hospital also making a difference. A pep talk from First Lady Michelle Obama, and Aviva Drescher of Real Housewives of New York, an amputee since she was 6 years old.
She walked into my hospital room with skinny jeans and high heels, sandals
And
on.
people would have no idea.
They would have no idea.
You can say the same for Heather. The clothing and the smiles, still the same.
It was great to go to that Christmas party because it's something that another tradition I have with my friends.
Jess laughs thinking about Heather insisting on wearing some serious high heels.
Much higher than any heels that I've ever worn, and every other girl at the party.
My other foot, her in this one, obviously.
Heather says it's the money collected from a number of fundraisers and support from all over that made the high heel leg possible.
Would you say the support is still very much out there even a year later?
Yeah, it definitely is. People will still send donations trying to help.
She has a few different legs depending on if she's getting decked out or exercising.
I can't really think of anything that I would say I can't do. It might just be a little bit different.
So on those days where she's frustrated and sad, what does Heather do?
Any opportunity that you have to help others.
She even speaks publicly to other amputees and any groups in need of motivation.
You did a great job with the speech at Salve, though. That was very impressive.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a really good one.
Afterwards, I always feel better.
So stay active, plan things, call the group.
The group is always checking in.
Every day.
Oh, yeah.
It really is a miracle that, you know, we're all still here.
You look at life a little different, for sure. Don't let the small things bother you.
There's a part of me that's able to accept myself the way I am more than I have ever in the past.
So what's next for Heather? Well, she plans on doing a lot more motivational speaking and just enjoying every day, knowing that with close friends like she has, any unexpected challenge doesn't seem so scary. Erin Logan, News 8.
Well, today she crossed the finish line. She ran half a mile of the marathon right alongside the woman who helped save her life last year. What an incredible... Look at that. Remarkable. She wasn't the only bombing victim to take back the finish line. Celeste Corcoran lost both of her legs in the bombing. Cheering on her sister at the finish line, well, Celeste's daughter, Sydney, was also hurt in the bombings as well. This year, Celeste's sister, Carmen, got her second chance to finish the marathon, and Celeste and Sydney were both there to cross the finish line right with her.